So it finishes Burnley 1, Forest 2, and the beach party is official. Forest are safe. Welcome to the player ratings. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well. And I would like to officially welcome you all to the beach. Even though I've been in here since Fulham, yes, it's been lonely. Yes, it's been quiet. Yes, I've been on my own. Maybe Lemmy dipped his foot in once and then decided to dip his foot out. But it's official. Told you guys for weeks. Never doubt me. We are on the beach. Welcome to the rest of you who are just joining us on the beach for the first time. Wrong button. If you are new to the beach, or old, or young, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the party. If you want your beachwear, then go grab it from FOCO. 15% off with code FFTV15. The link's in the description. It's in the chat. For those of you watching later on, let me know who your man of the match was in the comments down below. And I know what you're saying, Chucker. You're saying he's forgot we won. I kind of know what he's saying there. It doesn't matter. Look, the performance wasn't great. Okay, let's be honest about it. Let's be honest about it. The performance wasn't amazing, but the job is done. The job is done. I can't believe we're complaining, or some of you in the chat are complaining because Forest won. I will take that every single week. 2-1 every single week. Forest play crap and we win the league doing that. Whatever. But there are some concerns in terms of some of the players. Alanga, I don't think, did himself any favors, including and even though in spite of him getting the assist. I thought Wood, good that he got the goals. He's back. I still don't think he's the answer to us for next season. Sangare was definitely man of the match. Brucey will agree with me when he watches this. No doubt I'll be getting a expletive WhatsApp message from him. But no, joking aside, look, we got the job done. It's over. Look, all I care about now, guys, is it's finished. It's finished. The stress is done. We don't need to worry about this crappy season. Let's never talk about the year 23-24 again, ever. And as Carlos is saying, they played like nothing was on the line. That's because there was nothing on the line. And we could end the stream on that line. He's absolutely correct. Ross saying nothing over a 5. I don't think we need to be that harsh. The performance was pretty good in the first half and a bit lackluster in the second half. Yeah, they felt the job was done by halftime, definitely. Charlotte saying Waka Waka beach music is my genre. I'm vibing tonight to end the season on a high. 3 points, just like I predicted. And this is the key line. Premier League for the 3rd season in a row. All the haters out there, they're like, Forest will go down at the start of the season. Forest will go down last year. Screw you. We're still here. We're still in the Premier League. And we are officially level on points. Man City, with Arsenal, with Liverpool, with Villa, with whoever else you want to think of in the Premier League. We are officially level on points with them. Wolfie's mum, honey, please make sure you clean your room after you stream. We have guests coming over later. Mum, what's for dinner? What's for dinner? What is that picture? What is that picture? Are nffc popular in Brazil? Yes, we are. Anyway, let's get on with the player ratings and stuff, okay? I thought the first goal was really good. It set the tone. A nice crossing by Alanga for once. Hey, Keith, good to see you. And a nice finish from Wood. It was an instinctive finish. He didn't need to think. And that was the key for it. Bang. In it went. Job done. Wait, did Arsenal end up drawing? No, they didn't. Anyway. So first goal was good. Second goal, I need to see it back. Unless you guys can tell me. I don't know who took the shot. It was a terrible shot. And I don't know if Wood, like, it hit him or he placed it. If he reacted that quick, then that's impressive. But what's more impressive about Wood is that he's finished on 14 goals. in a team that what did we end up chat with stats on that, like 14%, 28% or something? That for me was poor. What's interesting though, if there was something on the line though and Forest were 2-1 up, do you guys think those players on that pitch today would have had the mentality to hold it down for a 2-1? That's an interesting question, to say the least. Yates took the shot and Wood kind of reacted but didn't know if he had placed it. Kind of sums up our season, that goal, in all honesty. It's good to see some love for Sangare in the chat. Good to see. Tomorrow in college, my teacher is going to be so happy, but one carrot in my school is a Man U fan. Ugh. Sangare needs a manager that raises him high when he knows he's wanted. All right, we'll talk about Sangare in a second. Let's get into the player ratings. Hopefully, this will work because there's still a couple of bugs in the PC. So let's start with the goalkeeper. Okay, I thought Sales had a solid game today. He spilled one ball in the first half, I think it was, minor. Made a couple of comfortable saves. Could do absolutely zip for the goal because it deflected off Danilo. I thought he was pretty good today, to be honest. I'm going to give him like an 8 out of 10. I thought he was all right. Would have been 10 if he kept a clean sheet. Yeah, I agree with that. It was a comfortable game for Cells, in my opinion. They didn't really threaten too much. You guys have gone, whoopsie, a 7.29. A little. Okay, so between 7 and 8, I can accept. Between 7 and 8, I think is acceptable. And I'll take that from you guys. Fine, whatever. Have your Cells agendas. Do what you want. Do I have a Cells agenda? Kind of. I still think we can do better. Okay, Montiel. Goodwin just upset my boy couldn't get a chance to play on in the last game. He's now changed to Matt Turner's mum. Anyway, Montiel, steady, okay. I still want to know why he had that bandage on his head. I completely missed it. If someone knows, let me know in the chat or in the comments down below. Man, it is hot today, man. Freaking, I'm gonna have to get the aircon out. Yeah, steady. I mean, to be honest, most of the players, I think, outside of Cells and Wood, are probably going to be average performances for me. I'm too harsh on him, Adam. I'm not too harsh on him. I'm just planning ahead, man. I'm planning ahead. I think he's around like a 6 for me. I'm not going to go overboard with these scores. I know we're on the beach. We'll have a beach party, but I'll give him a 6. I thought he was steady Eddie today. I don't think we'll be seeing him next season. We could get him on a cut price deal for about 4 million. But with his age, I'm just not convinced it's good business. So I think I'll go for a 6 for Montiel. Let's see what you guys did. You're at a 6.3. I think there's a few of you saying 8s and 7s in the chat. I think 8 is way too high. I think between 6 and 7 is okay. 8 is too high. Agree. Cells is really confidence building. Be ashamed to see Montiel leave. There's an excellent player in there. There was a phase when Nuno first came in, and get your votes in, by the way. It's completely free to do. You don't need to be a member. Anyone can do it. Player ratings are pinned to the chat. Look, Nico Williams has come on. I think people are overinflating how good Nico Williams has been, for me personally. I still think Einar's our best right back. I really do. And that's why I think we're seeing a whole left back thing coming in, because there's still links today on other left backs. We'll have an update for you guys. I'm good, William. Hope you're well as well. So anyway, let's move forward. Let's move onwards and upwards to Bolly. I'll be honest with you, on Bolly today, I didn't really notice him. And when I don't notice a centre back, it's usually a good sign. It means they've had a nice, quiet, stress-free game. So I think that's about a 7 for me for Bolly. You still have a grudge on Nico, don't you? I don't have a grudge. I'm just not I'm not lauding him like some people are. He's played definitely better under Nuno. In fact, I'd say he's the most improved player under Nuno. I just don't think he's strong enough in defense. That's all. It's not a big agenda. I'll give Bolly I don't know. What do you guys think? Like a 6.5? Give him a 6.5. Williams for me is more of a winger. Yeah, I would probably agree with that. Okay, 6 from me. What have you guys gone? I'm starving, by the way. You guys gone a 7.3 for him. Okay, I'll accept it. I went 5, to be honest. Didn't even notice him. Yeah, I didn't notice him, but it's good to not notice. One. We got 400 of you in here. How many likes have we got? Let's do a quick like check. 61 likes. Right, guys. I'm boiling. Even in my Hawaiian top, I am boiling, right? I am hungry. We'll get through this together. Look, I know it's not the same party atmosphere as after Palace last season and what have you, blah, 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 right? But we're here. So just do me a favor, hit that like button if you haven't already. Make sure you're subscribed if you're new to FFTV. And let's carry on. So you guys have said 7.3 for Bolly. Fine. Okay, whatever. I'll let you have the 7.3. Murillo. Is he ever gonna score a goal? Is that the last time we're gonna see him in a Forest shirt? I really hope not. Now, what I will say about Murillo is the links and everything to him have gone quiet lately, but that doesn't mean he's staying. He was brilliant today. A couple of key challenges as always. He could have scored twice. That run through and then he dragged his shot wide. The free kick stung the keeper's hands. Oh, for me, I know a lot of people saying Morgan Gibbs-White should have got player of the season. I think it's Murillo, man. I just think of the times he saved Forest. I'm going to miss him if he goes. I'm not ready to say goodbye to the young lad. I think he is my favourite player at the moment. Who's your favourite player, chat, by the way? Who's your favourite player in the Forest squad right now? Is it Murillo? Is it Morgan Gibbs-White? Is it Matt Turner? Who is it? I'm going to give him, I'm not going to overinflate it. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Afternoon, Wolfie. Good to finish the season on a win, ending on a high. Gotta hope for much better. Brando, you're spot on. Yet these miserable gits in the chat are all depressed because we won with no style today. Stop exaggerating, Wolfie. Murillo is okay, nothing more. Murillo is the best. A lot of you saying Murillo. Let me go in Harriata. Nico Williams, Taiwo, Murillo. We might do a poll on that on the community tab. I'd be interested who's your favorite player. It doesn't have to be for any specific reason. MGW, but Murillo is brilliant too. Yeah, Callum Hudson-Odoi is high on my hierarchy at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I've gone an 8. What you guys got? You guys went 7.8. Okay, we're about the same. I'll take that. Bolly's not a bad shout. That's how you do it, Forest Till I Die, with the emojis. Love it. I know I slag him off a lot, but Yates will always be my favourite. That's a love-hate there you got, Massey. That's a love-hate you got with him. My least favourite is Tavares. Okay. Let's move on to... Who was at left-back? Tuffalo. You guys have gone 6.5 for Tuffalo. I'd probably say he's a 6. Right, I love what he does off the pitch. I do. But I just don't get the overhype he gets on the pitch. And I think a lot of it is sentimental because of what he does off the pitch. Fine, if that's how you want to do it, cool. But I just don't think he's quick enough. I think he's a great lad and everything. He did a really good interview with Matt the other day on Forest Focus. Yes, he's a good backup. I'm saying a 6 for him. You guys have gone a 6.5. Fine. It's about the same. I'll take it. He's a great mentor, but mentor to what, man? Mentor to what? Einar doesn't need mentoring. I'm gonna put not an 8. Whoops, a 6 for me for Tuffalo. Okay, and then we move into the midfield and Ryan Yates. Now, it's hard to judge him. Obviously, he came off quite early, so I'm almost gonna judge him like a sub. I'm gonna just give him a 6. He's still, there was a couple of times in the game where he does that stupid hand motion trying to push someone off the ball. Look, we'll talk about the players individually during the summer. I'm just still not convinced he's a starter. I think he has leadership traits and everything, but footballing wise, he's not a starter. Good squad player. I always said this. I'll keep saying it. Last 50, like today, if we were winning 2-1 and you just want someone to disrupt the game a little, kill off the time, that's where he's perfect. For me, that's his role in the team. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. But remember, he did get subbed off for an injury. Hopefully it's not too bad. You guys went 6.4 for him. Okay. Did he... I mean, technically he got the assist, would we say? Does that count as an assist? Yates got an 8. We won. I was high on that when doing the ratings. Bloody hell. Tavares is kind to animals. Yates not convinced. Flash and pan player 5.5, says Phil. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Forward and onwards. I can't wait. I can't wait to get into the new season. Or the build-up into the new season. Danilo. Danilo was a bit Freuler-like for me today. I'm not going to lie. I think he was, again, a bit like Bully. Didn't do anything right. Didn't do anything wrong. A few decent passes. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I didn't really notice him. Maybe it's because I was wearing sunglasses when I was watching that match. I didn't notice him. So I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Shut up, Keith. You love Freuler still. You'd take Freuler back. I can give Danilo a 6. Maybe he did stuff that I just can't remember or didn't see or whatever. There's some mixed numbers coming from you guys, from 5s to 10s to 7s to 8s to 6s. Let's see what you did collectively, which will be more interesting. 6.9. All right, Chucker, get some rest, bro. Get some rest. 6.9. I don't know. Maybe I didn't see it. But you guys have gone a 6.9. There's some 8s as well. Watch Ant be like, I gotta take issue with you over your Danilo score because he was fucking fantastic. Okay, let's move on before Ant starts hearing what I'm saying. Elanga. Okay, he was crap. I know without even looking that you guys will have scored him high because he got an assist. But I'm sorry, the more this season has gone on, the less convinced I am on Elanga, right? I will delete this channel if you guys match my score on Elanga. That's how confident I am that you guys have been clouded by an assist. He's lost his pace since his injury. He can't pass the ball. And when he went through one-on-one, he just didn't know what to do. I'm giving him a 4. I know he got the assist, but sorry, goals and assists do not necessitate that you have had a good game. So I'm giving him a 4 out of 10. Maybe I should have gone lower just to cover my back. Let's see what you guys did. Please don't be a 4. If it's a 4, it's been a fun ride with you guys. It's been a fun ride. Are you ready? Where have you guys gone? Bye-bye, FFTV. 6.1. I called it. I called it. You're all blinded by an assist. It's unbelievable. The lack of football knowledge we currently have in this chat makes me fear for the future. 7? Rick, how did you get a 7? Oh my God, man. Okay, I can breathe. I can breathe a sigh of relief. I don't know, Joker. I don't know, but didn't I call it? Didn't I know you lot? I know you lot better than your own mothers know you. I swear to God. A rebrand would have been fun. I got the energy for a rebrand. All right. But he's not good enough. I'm sorry. I've seen a whole season's worth. Yes, his stats look good on paper, but he's not got the football IQ. We need a right winger. Okay, without that, Elanga's assist is another shitty draw. Okay, I'm not saying he didn't participate. I'm just saying don't just blind yourselves by a stat. Jordy, we'll see you again next year, bro. Where did Newcastle finish? I need to look at the table after this. Elanga is part of the Forest problem. James, 100% agree. Trollers, Elanga's paid you off for an assist. Okay, let's move on from Elanga, because this is a party, beachy, streamy thing. Remember, get your Hawaiian shirts now, or do you still think we can go down with no games left? In shocking news, Wolfie knows nothing about scoring performances. Lemmy, what did you give Elanga? Lemmy, what did you give Elanga? Don't you hide in that chat. Don't you hide. The problem is being headless-ish and chickeny, says Keith. You don't get 14 goal assists if you're a bag player, says Matty. I assume he means bad. Look, Elanga was good for the first 3 months of the season, and then I'm sorry, he's been crap ever since, okay? I know I'm going to get accused of having an Elanga agenda. Yes, we bought him from Man U, who I hate. I know. I don't care about that. I'm judging him from what I've seen. He's not being good enough. Now, am I writing him off? Ish. Not completely. Let's see what he does in the preseason. Okay? He could work. But this is the same issues with Sino Elanga that they saw at Man United. Nothing has changed. Okay? Anyway, we're here to be like happy clappy today. Let's move on from Elanga and let's go on to Morgan Gibbs-White. Good performance for me. Oh my God, he hates Elanga stuff, man. Oh my God. Oh my. Nick, you nailed it there. You've absolutely nailed it. All right, enough Elanga stuff. Let's move on to Morgan Gibbs-White. Good performance for me. Solid, as always, worked hard. Is that the last time we see him in a Forest shirt? I've always loved him. I've always backed him. You lot have all had agendas against him. I have not. Shout out to Morgan. Shout out to Tristan as well. His brother-in-law is a top bloke. I'm going to give him a 7. 7 out of 10. You can't get an assist in a 2-1 win and get less than a 5. Unless you conceded and go. What rules are you making up there, Joe? Seriously, what rules are you making up? Anyway, I'm giving Morgan Gibbs-White a 7. I hope he stays. I think he's gonna go. I think if he goes, it means we keep Murillo. We'll keep you posted with your daily Forest transfer news. Let's see what you guys went. You guys went a 7.5. I'll accept that. I think 7.5 is all right. Hey Tristan, how are you, bro? How are you, bro? Tell Morgan to get on FFTV. We need to have a chat. Tristan, talk to me about Spurs. Let me know about Spurs. Anyway, Morgan, 7.5. I hope that's not the last time we get him on a player rating. I don't know. I think he will go. I don't know. Let's go on to Callum Hudson-Odoi. He was decent today. He didn't get his cheat code goal, I know, but that doesn't mean he had a bad game. He played a delicious ball in for Elanga, who should have scored. He should have scored, right? But he didn't. That's not Callum Hudson-Odoi's fault. That was Elanga's fault. Agenda, I know. By the way, we've got 129 likes and 400 of you in here. You guys are a joke. You guys are seriously a joke. Not the 129 of you. The rest of you are. Hit that like button if you haven't already. I'm going to give him, I think, a 7. I thought he was good. I like Callum Hudson-Odoi a lot. I think this is one of the smartest signings Forest have made in the summer. We will do a how did they finish kind of stream as well. We got a lot of streams coming up. Going to keep you guys busy. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I like him. I think he's going to be really important for us next year. Lemmy is not talking sense, Adam. Lemmy never talks sense, man. He was the one who was worried we were going down. Wolfie, shaking hands, hate Elanga, joke. I don't care. If you think I hate him, if you think I hate Ryan Yates, if you think I hate Matt Sells, good. Say it. I don't care. I hate no one. Maybe apart from Turner. And Jesse Lingard. Okay? But outside of that, and freaking Grant Holt. Oh, God, I hated him. Anyway, if I was old enough, I mean, I would have hated him, but obviously I'm too young to have ever seen him play. What did you guys go for Hudson? You went exactly the same as 7.0. Okay, good signing for me. I agree with your score because basically you agreed with mine. So, well, fair play to you guys. And then let's move on to Cristiano Woodinho. Made a special guest appearance today. Shout out to him. Now, again, I fully expect you guys to go over the top. Adam, that doesn't mean he was good, man. It doesn't mean he was good. I know he was our top goal scorer in freaking League One, right? I just hated his style of play. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Woods. Fantastic first goal. I thought the finish was good. Second goal, I need to see it back. I don't know how much he meant it, but I don't care. It went in. Overall, outside of that, it was a bit quiet, if I'm being honest with you. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Now, if I reveal your scores and you have scored him a 10 out of 10, right, then I'm sorry, there is no reason for us to continue with this channel. Again, I expect Lemmy's probably given him a 10 because he scored 2 goals, but I'm looking at the overall play and I thought he played well. And by the way, we're only on 151 likes. So let's see what you guys did. I've got an 8. If you guys have done something stupid like a 10, then God help you lot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's fine. I agree with you guys there. 8.5, I think is perfectly acceptable. You guys, everyone get a vote of 10. Perfectly acceptable. I will accept an 8.5. See, you guys are learning. Vizza posted about how good Forest fans are, by the way. A man of good taste. Vizza is just a lovely individual, man. Honestly, such a nice bloke. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. His content is brilliant. Yeah, I can't praise him highly enough. We might get him on. We might do a beat the drop end of season special. And we'll probably get him on to rep Burnley. Okay, chat, well done. You're learning. I'm teaching you today. It's good to see. 8.5. I'll accept 8.5 from you guys. Now for the substitutions. And I can't for the life of me remember who the first sub was. So help me out in the chat and I'll dig it up here, see if I can quickly find it. It was, oh, of course I can remember. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay. I really hope, Brucey, you're watching this later on. I really hope you're watching, Brucey. Fantastic performance. Arguably, we won the match because he came on. I thought he was brilliant. Commanded that midfield, gave us control of the game, and honestly, he is going to be sensational for us next season. He's at least a 9. He's at least a 9 out of 10. If not a 10. If not a 10. And anyone who says otherwise, I'm sorry, you don't understand the role of a number 6. And you're right, Maddie, he doesn't feel pressure, and that's part of the beauty of Sangare. He's look, I won't show it because I'll get accused of biases and things like that towards Sangare if I score him what I think. So I'm going to take, not that I have Sangare goggles on, but I'm going to take it off. And I'm going to use the sub rule as well because he should be a 10 out of 10. Sub rule brings him to a 9. I'm going to go with a 9 out of 10. And I think that is perfectly acceptable. He was brilliant. Shut up, Smidge. Shut up. 9 for me is like the minimum you guys should have scored him. Let's see what you actually scored him. Do you guys, like, I used to have a mate in school who used to get his B's and his D's the wrong way around, right? Is that what you guys are doing here with your 9s and 6s? So I think what you mean here is a 9.2. A 9.2 sounds about right. So I'm going to assume that you've got that thing that my mate had with his B's and his D's back in the day as a kid. I wonder if he still does that now. I can't remember his name. Thank you, Joker. It's good to see some. And if you guys meant the 6 and not the 9, right? Then you guys have got agendas. I'm sorry. Don't give me anything about Alanga. Don't give me anything about whoever else, yeah? You guys have got agendas. This man could literally give you each £1 million tomorrow and you would still call him crap. Absolutely pathetic from all of you who scored him at a 6.2. You should be getting behind your players, right? You should be backing your players come what may. 6.2 is actually an embarrassment from all of you. The 0.2 is correct. Oh my God. And stop saying 40. Where do you lot get your news from? 45 million. Have you ever heard us on FFTV tell you he cost 45 million? What the hell are you lot going on about? Where do you get 45 million from? That just shows more and more agendas. Yates would have got a 10 for the same performance. Exactly. I think Sangare is at 8, I think, or maybe a 7 because of the sub rule. Fine, I could accept that. So what you lot are saying is you've used the sub rule and you've given him a 7.3 is what I'm reading from that. That's what I'm reading. Anyway, let's move forward because you lot, like, there's no viewers left now because you lot just hate the fact that Sangare is on the screen. You guys got so much agendas against him. Anyway, next sub on was Taiwo. Taiwo. What's his surname again? Awani. Where it? Freaking Taiwo, man. He's as invisible on my sheet as he is on the pitch. I don't know about Taiwo, man. I was hoping he'd come on and score or something. He didn't. He's like sub rule for me, a 5. 5. Didn't notice him. And it's not good when you don't notice the striker, by the way. It's okay when you don't notice the centre back. It's not good when you don't notice the striker. So I'm giving him a 5 out of 10. Sangare is a game changer, has been the most unluckiest Forest signing. Absolutely, Charlotte. Charlotte knows her football. We are 33 likes away from 200 likes. Get it done, you lazy gits. Okay? Get it done. Hit that like button. It's completely free. Make sure you're subscribed as well. So do that subscribey thing as well. Do I have to do that to convince you guys? Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. Okay, so Taiwo for me is a 5. If you guys matched my score, I'll delete the channel. Okay, here we go. 5.43. You didn't match my score, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on what you think of the channel. 0.43 has just saved this channel. 5.43 from you guys. Fair enough. I think that's about right. To be honest, I don't think he was given enough time to get on an impact. There's something deranging about Taiwo. I think he needs exercise. Okay. How much more time does Sangare need to gel? He doesn't need to gel. He's fully gelled. Like, subscribed, and second year member here. Sai, you're a legend. You're a legend. Okay, let's move forward. There was one last sub, wasn't there? Was it Ribeiro? Ribeiro came on? I don't know, man. He didn't do nothing. I'm not even gonna judge him. And Kiate came on as well, didn't he? They're both 5s for me. Kiate came on like a 5. So I'm gonna give Kiate a 5. You guys gave him a 5 as well, 5.1. Yeah, I agree, Tim. He never gets enough time. And that brings us on to the big question here of how are the agendas with Nuno gonna react to that? Okay, so here's my thing on Nuno today. Team selection, apart from Yates, fine, should have been Sangare, whatever. I personally would have liked to see more of the kids, but that's just a preference. It's not a criticism. Oh yeah, Niakate came on as well, didn't he? Alright, this is... Niakate was alright, actually. Let's see what you guys gave him. I think Niakate was like a 6. Fine for me. You guys gave him a 5.8. Okay, let's get back to Nuno though. Nuno debate's always more interesting with you agenderites there. Those of you with agendas. Okay, I'm going to say for Nuno, his team selection was fine. The start was brilliant, nice and quick. I just felt the second half was beach, which I'm fine with. Subs too late, as always. 77th minute for the majority of those subs, something like that. 79th minute, actually, looking at it. And the only early sub was because of an injury to Yates. I'm gonna give him a 7. Job done. His task after the points deduction was to keep us up. He did comfortably. We were never in doubt from after the Fulham match. So shout out to Nuno for that. And then yeah, I think he's the man with a good transfer window, with a good preseason. Hopefully we're not playing any random clubs in front of a white van and thorn bushes. I think we'll be okay. But let's see what you guys did. Okay, 7. We agree. We agree with a 7. Good. Selection of Yates, Sangare let him down. His aftermatch celebration was the best thing he did this season. I haven't seen it yet. Look, we'll have a whole managerial debate. We've got loads of stuff coming up on the channel as well. Okay, and I think we're all just gonna give man of the match to Christopher Woodinho, because if I don't, then Lemmy's gonna cry about it. I think it's between Wood and probably Sells for me. Okay, and that brings us to the end of the final player ratings for this season. I hope you've enjoyed it. Listen, it's been a rough season. Let's be honest, chat. It's been a rough season. But you guys have kept us going through it. Honestly, without you lot, I'd have been like God knows where, going through that depression that is this year. So thank you from everyone at FFTV for a cracking job. But the season doesn't end here. There'll be a video out tomorrow morning. We got Grumpy Old Reds tomorrow night. Plenty of content coming out. The transfers are already in full flow as well. But I think if you agree with this line, let me know by hitting the like button if you haven't already. I am so glad this season is over. And bring on 24-25. I can't believe we made it. Somehow, by hook or by crook, we are there. Thank you to all you guys in the comments thanking us for our work and everything. We appreciate you more than you guys appreciate us 100%. Thank you for getting the PC together. We got so much good stuff coming out. It'll be coming out in phases while we put it all together. Me and Twister got to do all the design for the artwork and everything else and the coding and what have you. But it's on its way over to you guys. So I'm going to go get some dinner. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for my thoughts on the game. And then tomorrow night at about 8 PM for Grumpy Old Reds. But the season's over! And Jimmy, are you okay, hun? Come on, you Reds.